Hey everybody, so I wanted to make a quick vlog. It's completely unrelated to anything else. So as of recently, as we all know, YouTube has changed a function where the dislike button, while it still exists, it doesn't show the number of dislikes that videos have, and I'm watching a video by somebody that I'm sub to, Young Yeah, and he's talking about it and talking about, I guess, a statement that YouTube put out about why they decided to do this. And part of their statement is claiming that because they were receiving supposedly a lot of complaints from smaller channels about how people will dislike or dislike bomb their videos and whatnot, and I understand that can be a thing. So YouTube's response to this, to this form of harassment was to make dislikes invisible to viewers in the public, but I guess, if it's on your channel, you can still see them. When I would just like to point out, there are bigger issues for YouTube to be fixing and working on. False claim bullshit, monetization. Really? Those aren't things for you to work on, YouTube? People and bullshit companies are still filing false claims against people across the board, claiming shit that they don't own or making fraudulent cases. Hell, there was a story a while ago from Jimquisition about, that shitty indie game developer tried to get their channel shut down with 3 false claims over the course of a few days to get their channel shut down, and it almost worked until, Sterling was able to say, because they tried contacting YouTube, and YouTube's like, oh, well, even though YouTube should be protecting their creators, but, we prefer, the more hands-off. I mean, that's why we do bots now. Of course, I'm sure they've always just been doing bots. But it wasn't until, and part of me wished that they had gone through with their lawsuit of saying, if you don't reinstate my videos, I will proceed and take this to court because I can afford lawyers. And I wish they had, because that would have been very interesting. Because as soon as they send out that email, YouTube is perfectly happy, to remove the strikes and remove the claims and just reinstate your video. It's fine. It is such bullshit. Really? Hell, I got a fucking claim on a strike a while ago from somebody claiming the music that I used for a music video. It was only a few seconds long, but it was clearly from somebody that didn't even own the fucking music and somebody who's well known to doing this. 2. Really, YouTube? You're gonna focus on the dislike button? How many people have actually had problems with the dislike button? I can understand if it's an issue of people getting dislike bombed, and that is a form of harassment. Then do better investigating. YouTube, you can afford it, for Christ's sake. You're owned by Google. It's so stupid, but big, fat, out-of-touch companies. What do you expect?